This is gonna be probably a short one. I'm going to go home now. My baby boy is still sleeping. My baby girl is awake already, so I have to rush home. It's almost time for lunch. It's a nice weather. Things will dry out. It's a Wednesday, mid-week, and boys are at school. I got some stuff nesting for the winter. Got like really thick silver mats, kind of like that isolate the cold from the floor, because the babies and I sleep on futons down on the floor, and also for the kitchen floor to put the winter carpet, which I got recently but haven't put yet. Got something for lunch. Got my girl second hand shoes that still look good for well, like $2, and yeah, they're not really worn out yet, so yeah, so she can run out with them. They're bigger size, of course, but who cares, right? Got some figs. I don't know if you guys like figs, but me and the babies and some of the boys, they love figs too, so yeah. Every time I want to just express my thoughts that have been here and been thinking about it, just doesn't. I struggle come putting my thoughts into words. But you know, I've been thinking this, when you're in a toxic relationship, just think about it. No matter how good intentions you have to turn out everything into good, no matter how much you have patience and for years you pretty much zip up your mouth so that you can avoid nasty fights, and when you do have the nasty fights, it turns out to be the same pattern. So it's the same pattern, okay? It's like there's a fight, there's exchanging of not nice remarks about the other person, how bad they are and how you're trying to be the good one, and the other person is not willing to change, and you're suffering silently. So those are the remarks, and then we go on with the day. Maybe one of us, which is not gonna be me for sure, because I have little kids now, so I don't really storm out of the house in the middle of the night with the car, because quite honestly, there's nobody on the road in this area after 9 o'clock pretty much, except those huge trucks that pass by the prefecture, you know, carry stuff. But my point is, life goes on. The next day is the same thing. The kids go to school, they come back, he goes to work, comes back really late, few visits here and there to see how we're doing. Me and the babies, we have our routines. Sometimes I take them out, sometimes we just stay at home or just go around the neighborhood or just play in front of the house. See what I'm saying, you guys? There is no change, and that for me, this is a big one. So I came to realization that if I want to change, I should stop hoping or thinking that somebody else will do it for me, okay? I have to be the one to make the change. And that has been in my mind for years. And I have been like carrying this load that if I want to ever be happy and out of here, I have to do it by myself. And I've been asking my questions, but like, why it has to be me doing everything? Why it has to be me planning? If I'm not, it's not fair. And the reason it's not fair is because I'm the one with the lowest degree. I have bachelor degree, so anywhere I go, it will be really hard for me to start without further education. Of course, I'm not scared of work. I could work anywhere, anything. In this world that we live in right now, with pandemics and whatnot, it's just a crazy thing. So if I have a few good friends, probably would put something. I don't know because I've never done it. and that was like my boldest dreams ever, like to do something by myself, not to rely on somebody and follow somebody and trust somebody else, when in reality, I mean, you know, to me marriage is two people, and those two people should complement each other in a meaning, in a ways where they support each other's interests and desires, right? It should be not just one of them pursuing his interest and his career and his accomplishments and his relationships with others, and the other just existing pretty much. And rather than that, should be like I mean, I know about guys who had completely abandoned what they want and put their wife's desire first. Usually, I have to tell you guys, usually in a relationship where the wife is Asian or Japanese and the husband is Caucasian, they end up here in Japan. No matter how many years they lived in the States, they come back here in Japan. I don't know what's about that. I'm pretty sure I know, because she doesn't feel comfortable there, and they move to where she feels comfortable and happy, because everybody knows, we all know that when the mom in the house is happy, everybody's happy, right? Well, I am sad to report to you that my children don't really know their real, the real mom, the real me, because I have been like sometimes suffering in silence, sometimes they see me, they catch me crying, sometimes I would just tell them because there is nobody else to. And so yeah, I don't know why it always has to be the relationship of a international marriage with the Japanese has to end up in Japan. I have no idea why that is, but that's a pattern, that's a fact, okay? That's a fact. And I am not cut for that kind of lives here. Like there is a lot that is good in here, like healthcare for children is completely free. For adults, when you pay your insurance, which is super expensive, you pay on for your doctor visit only 30%. So I could go on with like the good things here, but am I happy here? No. Have I been happy here? No, absolutely not. Have I had any friends and any play dates with other kids? No. Have I been able to make friends with the parents of my kids? No. Have I been working full-time? Yes. Plus having my kids, and plus the chores in the house. Have I been home keeping in mind the fact that I'm far away from my home, from my continent, I should say? No, I haven't. So the other night we've had that nasty fight, I just realized, okay, so if I don't do anything about this, if I don't actually pack up my stuff and the stuff of my kids and leave this place, nothing's gonna happen. What's gonna happen is I am going to eventually at some point go back home, bury my parents, and come back here, see my kids growing into adults here in a place where I cannot really I could connect with them, but not in a level they will understand, because how they teach them here, their values, I'm not saying they're bad, they're just not fit in somewhere where we're gonna be. Like if you go to Bulgaria, values are completely different, traditions, doing of business, education, completely different. You go to the States, completely different from here, completely different. Food, completely different. Food, I don't mind. Any food, any country is okay for me. You know, we're in our family. We established that we're trying to eat healthy. Potato chips is okay every once in a while from Costco, and that's it. And birthday parties and sleepovers, and that's it. But yeah. So it has come to the point where, okay, Boriana, you have to sit down on your butt and you have to start planning, and you have to connect with people and have to start planning. Because your happiness matters too, okay? And if nobody else cares about your happiness, then you have to do something about it. And that's the end. Okay, I'm just gonna go home now and feed my kids lunch, guys. Bye.